That's where this ship's going this year. We're going South Pacific. Every year we go. Use the handrails. All right. You got I hope most people are all right.
All right, you're five. Five. Okay, you guys can go. I never said I could. Just have to walk over there. Hold on, guys. Hey, we're going to do the last one. Oh, we are? Yeah. I got to walk over.
Maybe reserve. Yeah, but I'll probably stay. Yeah, fun but not fun.
Yeah, I actually.
You gotta take pride in it. Hey, you fall in, I gotta go swim.
Alright, serious.
He's like, no, really.
Be careful, be careful. Yeah, the first rule of the boat is stay on the boat.
You know, even if you stand still, you kind of feel like you're really.
They're going to put us down inside the boat.
Yeah, you don't want to go in the water, dude. It's freaking cold.
So it's a big group? Yeah, it's two groups.
Make sure you
So this is the soft group. We have 5 to 11. That's just the kids. There's one adult per kid.
Yeah.
So it's 30.
Oh, that's so cute.
So like, I was like, well, it's just like that.
I had some ones like that. They're coming back.
That's what the burn.
Are we all up?
Here we
Soccer
go.
Pioneer Tour Group. Over here.
Hey, you know what? 15
So Vallejo Pioneers.
You gotta wait with my dad. This is an opening. Let's hold my dad's hand. But this is my dad's hand. Mason, grab my dad's hand. No, this is an opening.
All right.
Time to listen, boy.
We're gonna stick together. I'm counting 21, 22. So we should, at least 3 can do stuff. Let's number off real quick.
Yeah,
1,
yeah.
5.
I count 22.
You got 22 too? Alright. One of these, we don't like. It's a big ship and we don't like that. So from here, I don't know, you guys want to see the bridge first? Or you want to we'll go to the bridge first?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the bridge first.
Let's go to bridge first.
I like it. I like it.
We're gonna go off.
We're not going off the bridge. We're just going to go across the bridge.
The bridge is the control room on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
We're driving over to the bridge on one of those boats.
No, any questions about the ship?
Are you going to share pictures with
I have a
everyone?
couple questions.
I know you're the picture man.
So what's it?
Tall.
How tall is the ship? That is a very good question. How tall the ship is depends on how heavy the ship is. So when we put more weight on the ship, it actually sinks in the water. So it's not necessarily a given height, but we have to calculate that when we're going underneath. bridges because we could end up hitting a bridge. That's not good. Boats aren't meant to hit bridges. But I would say probably at least 100 feet. Up at the tallest point, maybe 120, 130 feet. The ship is very deep, so it's probably got, I didn't go through the draft marks, but 35 feet below the water.
What'd you go?
How old is the ship? It's 6 as a Navy research vessel.
3 years older than me.
There you go. And she's still kicking, right?
31 years old.
Your one is 499 feet long.
499.8 feet long.
There's a specific reason it's not 501. And that is because it's after some water.
What's your question, young man?
Can you guys go under that bridge over there?
We can. And they did this summer. They went all the way up to Sacramento. You have a question? What's your question?
What is that?
What is that?
You should be opening.
All right. So you can tie things down to the deck so it doesn't go away.
Oh, I thought there
So that's a very good point. When we're walking along the ship, make sure that you're aware of what's going on because you can trip on these and it hurts. I've done it multiple times. Be careful of overhead. So if we're going underneath that crane or walking along, don't hit your head on it. They do hurt. What's your question? So, on this ship, we go out for time periods of up to 3 to 4 weeks without ever going back to land. So, what that is those are the cargo hatches that we lift off with the cranes. When we load laundry detergent, all the food goes down there. Toilet paper. I mean, think of everything you have in your house for 300 people on a ship. It's like its own little city. So, yes, I know all of our things are just like, all right, thank you. That all goes back there. And that goes all the way to the very last We can't go down there, but it is good. It's classified. It's classified. What we're going to do is, yeah. We're going to take you up to the bow of the ship and we're going to show you some of the gear. How's that sound?
And the bow? And what's the bow? What's that?
The bow is the front of the ship.
You have one more question.
Uh-oh. What's that?
You have one more question. What is it? This ship can get up to 22
I've
miles.
got Polyworld. I've got
Now
Polyworld.
you convert knots into miles.
I already got Polyworld.
Thank you.
We're trying to find a water Pokemon.
It's just water. There's just water. There is just water here.
Better not let your phone drop. That's
I'm not trying not to show water elevator.
Don't be mad at my phone drop.
Hold on.
Don't be mad at my phone drop.
There's a. Oh my gosh! There's a citadel. What?
I'm trying to catch it. I'm trying to catch it.
No.
I know mine just started to walk.
He got
We're
it.
learning to walk.
I'm about to try to
Watch
catch
out,
it.
right?
If I'm not doing it.
This should not be painted gray. It should be painted yellow. Alright, go ahead and fill in over here. This should be painted yellow so you can see it.
No, if I catch it wrong, I'm just
Taking out my phone. Make sure to get it.
All right. Okay, here's a good spot. Maybe come up here. Let's go to the very front because I have a question.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's go over here because they're kind of drowning you out.
I don't have no more.
You have no more Pokemon? Yep.
All right, so right now we're up on the bow of the ship. That's the front. On a ship we have different names for everything. So bow bow is the front of the ship. And right here is our anchor windlass. So this is the anchor chain. Does anybody know what we use the anchor for? So the ship can stop, yeah. So we go out at sea and sometimes we don't just come back to the dock. We have to stay out at sea. So we'll drop the anchor in a little area and we'll take a little snooze. Get some rest.
What's the red one?
What's the red one? So that's a good question. So on a ship, there's two sides. Does anybody know the sides of the ship? Port and starboard. So starboard is going to be to your right when you're looking forward, and port is on your left. On a ship, everything that's on the starboard side of the ship will be green, and what's on the port side will be red, so you can differentiate which one's which. Does anybody know what she's touching? That's a capstan. So, yeah, so what happens is when we come in to tie up somewhere, all these lines have to have tension on them. So we'll take the line, we'll run like 10 of us, we'll pull the line over here, we'll take some wraps on the capstan and we'll pull the line in tight. And then we'll make it off. Does anybody know what these are?
The same thing as that?
Close. What we do is we use this to pull it through there and tie it off. Those are bits. So that's why we put it on. You're sitting on a bit.
Looks like
Oh,
Lego
it's okay.
teeth.
You can sit on it. It's cool.
Oh, it's like
How heavy is the anchor? Do you know how heavy the anchor is?
Make it stop and stay still.
The anchor isn't necessarily what stops the boat.
Stay stationary.
Yeah, so what we do when we're anchoring is to stay put. The anchor is what catches the ground, and then depending on how deep the water is, you'll let out certain shots of chain. And a shot is
90 feet.
90 feet, I forgot how many fathoms that is, but
15. It's 15 fathoms.
15 fathoms. He's got all the numbers. But so let's say you have 11 fathoms of water, you're going to put out 11 fathoms, you put out 5 shots of chain. So the chain is heavy, so it's what stops the ship. Does anybody know what that red box is over there? What is it? Station.
Look at the big
Fire
chain.
Station, you're right. So on board a ship, we don't have the fire department out here. So when does anybody, first of all, I think there's a little confusion. Does anybody know what these types of ships do? We actually go out and travel around the entire world. We don't just stay in Vallejo. So this year we're going to be going to the South Pacific, which means we're going to be going over to Asia. We might go to Australia, New Zealand. Does anybody know where that is on a map? Kind of far, right? So we go, it's on the other side of the world. And so when we go out to sea, if there's an emergency on board, we have to be able to fix it ourselves. So we are actually firefighters as well as sailors. So that's what those are. Those are fire stations on board the ship so we can fight fire.
Is that lost and found?
Is that what?
Lost and found.
Lost and found? Where did you say that?
No, like clothes.
Oh, no. Those are diapers, is what we call them. They soak up all the grease because it makes them mad. But we use a lot of old shirts as rags because it's cheaper. You can buy them somewhere, but yeah. Any questions about the bow? Any random ship questions?
Where would Jack and Rose stand?
Jack and Rose, we could go stand up there. Anybody see the Titanic?
I'm the king of the world!
Look, I'm flying.
Can we please recreate that photo?
Oh, yes, we can. Everybody gets the chain.
I'm getting up there!
I'm going over there. Boy. Don't touch it. Touch it. I literally just said not to
It won't part, but if it did. So everybody kind of walk over. You can touch it gently.
touch.
There you go. Oh, we're going on this side of the mooring line.
All right, guys, let's go get on this side, okay?
This side.
There
AJ.
are many like it, but this one is
So how high up were you?
Right now?
I see that. I see it.
Oh, very nice.
This is our bow. We have secured watch, right? So they always come around here and check stuff out, make sure the lines are good. And every day, morning and evening, they raise the Union Jack and also the California flag.
What is this?
And the American flag on the back. So every day, we change the flags out.
I already have that.
No, we have right here to pull through the pulley system to bring it down to us. You don't call them rope, you call them line. Well, it's fine, but it is what you don't want to do is like kick it or push it because you could. You just don't want to do that.
Where's your nation? He said.
And then we have the California. What? So who wants to go to the bridge? Y'all want to go to the bridge?
Yeah, who
all right.
wants to go to the control room? Yeah,
You see it right there? You guys see it, right? You just turn around and look up those windows. That's where we're going. Okay?
Let's do it.
I'm fine. What do we have to do?
We are staying on
We
the
don't
ship. We're
need
going to
those.
show
We
you
need
how
those
it
orange.
runs.
Yes.
You throw them a life jacket.
Or there's also like a raincoat in there, so if someone has to stand watch on the bow, when the ship is moving, there's always a lookout. So someone's always standing up here making sure we're not going to hit anything, right? Because they can see up there pretty good, but you also kind of want somebody closer down to the deck, you know? So we have somebody, and they have to do it no matter what. So rain, snow, sunshine, that's why we have rain gear in there as well. So we're going to start walking to the bridge.
Do you guys have snow gear in there?
Oh, we have cold gear, yes. You guys ready? Let's all go to the bridge. Hey, Bowdy.
Arnold Schwarzenegger could come out here and get a nice workout.
Yeah, but if Arnold Schwarzenegger was on the bridge, it'd be out.
Hey, Bowdy, you want to lead them in your best way?
All those ropes
Hey, Johnny, wait for me.
safety chains in case the chains.
Be careful with these screws and
See,
bolts.
you're smaller than me, so you can squeeze through bigger groups than me. Me, I knock people
All right,
over.
Bowdy. Hey, Bowdy, you want to lead them in your best way to the bridge?
Yeah. You guys can start to follow me. We're gonna go show you the toilet. No, I'm just kidding. We'll show you the bridge. We'll show you the cool part of the ship. There is the toilet. This is
Give me a piggyback ride. You have to start with what if I leave your back? If you believe you can fly, that's wrong. This is really.
all right, bring it on in. I have something to show you. Who here saw the Titanic? Raise your hand. All right. So on board our ship, if there were to be any problem when we were, let's say we had to get off the ship in an emergency situation, we would try to avoid floating on wooden cabinets because that's not a good idea. Who wants to float on a wooden cabinet in the middle of the ocean?
With Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, with Leonardo.
I'll do it.
She's down. Well, ideally we wouldn't want to float on a wooden cabinet, so we would use these. These are our lifeboats. So we are trained to lower these. There's a whole bunch of mechanisms and whatnot, but basically that lifeboat swings down there, swings out over the side, and then we bring it down to the level, the embarkation deck. What? Embarkation deck, that was a big word for me. And then we all step on the boat, and then we lower it. And then you're out in the middle of the ocean in that. So that's why we try and take sailing very seriously, because we don't want to be in that in the middle of it. We want to be on this. This is the right one.
Did that one, do you actually do the exercise to where you lower it into the water?
Yeah,
just
we
to
go
practice?
out. We go out and train. We don't usually put them all the way in the water. We're required to once a year, so we'll do that. But most of the time, we just go like the water level back up.
Nice.
What's your question?
Have you guys ever had to?
Not had to. We train. So that's a good question. So although we don't use those and have it, we have to be trained on it. So every year, every month, there's certain things we have to train. It's just repetition, repetition, repetition. So when we go out on cruise, weekly, we do a fire drill and a lower the boat drill and all that stuff. All right, let's go to the bridge. Let's get the cool stuff. All right, let's go up the stairs. So you want to? Alright, if you make it up this high, I want you to be very careful. And also, if you're tall, we be able to really don't get crutches for a second. Is that a little easier if I hold them?
Yeah, hold your crutches and walk up. It's not fall with your crutches.
We were supposed to be back up around this ship.
This always happens. We'll make it quick. This one doesn't matter how many's on the stairs because it's very, very supportive.
Ready?
We all go. A few more. Can you make it up?
Goodbye, everybody.
That's a fast, right?
At the stairs or to go home? You know what I want? I'm leaving.
I watched that video. Oh my gosh, I cried for like a solid 10 minutes. It was so beautiful. I just love those girls. So they are dark.
You filming, Bill?
He waited for me.
Wait, Jake, come here.
We jumped 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got more.
There is a few more.
We got more. How many did you
Jaden. Stairmaster today.
If you have a Fitbit, man, it really tracks it. It tracks the flights of stairs. I used to have my watch for my security routes. My Fitbit, oh my goodness.
Look at.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally.
I'm gonna skip
This is
3.
not too bad, right?
Yeah.
I skipped 3.
I'm tired.
Working at the refinery
I'm gonna
is
skip 3.
it's like, I mean, most of it was just climbing ladders. Basically. I expect you can see some amazing sunsets from that.
Oh yeah.
this how you actually control the ship?
Yeah. If you want, I could give you a whole rundown on it. Yeah. So, do you want to know how it works up here?
Yeah.
All right. So, who knows the workings of a car? How do you go faster or slower?
The pedal.
You got the gas pedal, right? Well, we don't have gas pedals up here because the captains would make really silly decisions all the time. So basically what we have is this. This is your engine speed. You have your RPMs, which you don't need to know, and like speed. So full ahead is all the way. We're making good time. Standby and dead slow is usually what we go at because we're in no rush to get anywhere. It saves fuel.
It says full ahead.
Oh yeah. So, this is actually not the gas pedal though. This is just an indicator. So what you do is, let's say I wanted to go full speed ahead, and I'm the angry captain. I say full speed ahead, we're going. That goes down to the engine room where the engineers live. They like pretty much eat, sleep, and breathe down there. And they have this exact same station, and it says full ahead, and the engineer will call and be like, we're not going full ahead. We can't do that. And the captain will be like, no, we're going full ahead, and they'll go, we can't do that. And so it's a communication device. This actually doesn't control the speed of the ship. The engineers have it. And most captains aren't angry. Our captain's awesome. He would never hurt the ship. So.
Captain Austin.
Captain Austin. Captain Bolton. He's a really good captain. He's really into training his navigators. So, what's your question?
Can you guys fit through that space right there?
The window?
The left, no, under the bridge. No, we go into the bigger part. We go into the bigger part.
And that is why we go to this school, to know that we shouldn't do that. All right, I don't want anybody to touch this because it's kind of like one of the most expensive things on the ship. But these are our JRCs. No touching, just look. Careful. So these are the JRCs. Back up. No touching. No touching.
Y'all don't even breathe on it. Back up.
These are very expensive. So these are radars and ectis. So does anybody know what a radar is?
Yeah. It tracks down your surroundings.
Yeah, and
Yeah, like they're gonna have red dots if there's something.
Both of you are right. So here, we'll close her up so we don't break it and I get fired.
Is it made out of gold?
Pretty much. There's actually a lot of gold components inside of it because gold is a good electronic conductor.
So there's one right there and one right there.
We have two. So this is the teacher's station and that's the student station.
Is that gold?
It's supposed to look like gold. If it was real gold, I probably wouldn't be wearing it. But yeah, you're absolutely right. This is how we see what's out there. When we go out,
Like sharks and boats.
can you imagine closing your eyes and driving your car down the highway?
No.
Because that's what it's like when it's pitch black in the middle of the ocean. You can't see anything, so we're relying completely on the radar for visualization. No good headlights.
What are those
The circles, those are heaters for the windows. So if it gets super cold and the windows get frozen over, we can still see. We want to be able to see.
How much is this ship?
How much is it?
Yeah.
Like how much?
How much money is this ship?
I was told about $80 million to make it. It's probably worth still quite a few million.
Was it 80 million in this year or 80 million in 86?
Like 86.
Wow.
So that's probably
It had an array of sonars
probably
all the way down the
120
whole.
or
It was a
130
research
million.
vessel, which its original purpose was, it was a Navy spy ship.
All right, we gotta keep
Yeah, it's
going.
not like
What's that? This is a radar or radio. That's how. When we're out there and we're lonely, we need to talk to people.
If you guys don't know,
I know you don't have
I'm
farm
sure I figured out. There's a water fountain over there if you want some water.
All right, everybody.
And then
I want everybody to come over here and take a turn.
we need to go back.
This is the helm, so this is like the steering wheel of a car. We want to go right, boom, turn it to the right. You want to go left, boom, you turn to the left. The way it'll work on a ship is, let's say Josh was the captain or the mate on watch, and I was the deckhand, and he wanted me to turn right. What would Josh say?
Turn right.
He would say,
I give him a course, first of all, but
he would say right 10 rudder, and I would say, aye, right 10 rudder, and I would turn the rudder to the indicator where it says 10, and then once the rudder angle right here was at 10, I would say, rudder is right 10, sir, and he would say, thank you, and then I'd hold it there. What is this?
Yeah, the thing that you see out.
This is a mirror.
That's our magnetic.
That's how we look at the. This is how we look at the compass. But anyway, everybody come play with that for a second.
Yay.
Don't touch any of the buttons.
Jaden,
It's not on.
that means you.
What's in
Oh,
those?
what? I love pressing buttons.
Those are
These are all
flags.
signal flags.
What about this?
flags?
What is that? Wait, hold on. What is
Why are there so
that?
many?
It's like a
What-
joystick.
That's
or
another
a-
method
Yeah,
of steering.
you can steer it that way.
Oh, nice.
It's basically like a video game, except you're getting paid. So
It doesn't go up.
But this is for us. This is
Yeah.
for the students.
No, look at it. This
Didn't they
is
just
So-
put Xbox controllers
What is
on Navy
this?
ships
they,
recently?
they are using controllers for certain types of ships out there. It's pretty
power.
like DP.
All right, guys, if you've already tested it out,
What's
let's
that?
move to the side so our friends can play too.
Yeah.
Can you turn it?
You can turn it.
Right here?
Right now, you're turning the ship. Do you not feel it? No, I'm just kidding.
Where can you turn it?
You not right now. I wouldn't turn that. No.
Where is she at? Oh, she's at.
All right.
Go midships. There we go.
That worked.
You gotta teach them
Let's
the
not
commands.
touch that one anymore.
I think, I'm so sorry, I think.
Give me left 10.
I don't want
Left 10. There you go. Now go back to midships. Perfect.
Tour guys, we gotta start moving. We're behind time.
Be pretty good, Marilyn.
You have to tell me we're a little bit behind time.
to. All right. You already do it?
Yeah, but I was gonna have you do it.
Okay. Yeah. Next time we gotta rush out of here. All right. Any last questions on the bridge? Does everybody know how to steer ship now?
Stairs, they can be dangerous sometimes, so just make sure you're careful not to like hit anything, don't trip, or just in general, the ship can be a dangerous place, so just watch out. So that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, and use the rails. Put your hands on the.
Yeah.
I was going to say, VCUSD kids, we are holding on to handles. You're not running. You're not jumping. You need to be safe, responsible, respectful individuals, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I promise I wouldn't. If it was
Yeah, there's no limit for these days. You guys can just follow Mariah.
Yeah, she just wants us to be safe. We just have to walk carefully.
Come on, kids, so fine.
Wilma, I think your kid's already up there.
No, that's too high.
You'll be fine. Come on.
Wow. Are we so high up?
We're going to go higher.
Oh, dear Lord. Tell me. Look up.
Hold on to the rail.
Oh, this is dope.
It's only this right there. We're not going there.
Make sure that when it's raining, you don't
The next place we're going to is somebody a boat or a lift or Uber.
Lisa had some driver turn the area.
Did she?
Those little boxes.
There is a beautiful view that we are missing right now.
engine order telegraph. It tells the engine what speed we want to go. And then this is the throttle, which changes the shaft speed.
How fast does this boat go?
The fastest this boat can go is 120 RPM, which I think is like 20 knots. Yeah. Normally we only go about 10 knots. So, I'm not sure. I'm not a techie. I don't really know. This is our RPM speed. It will tell us how fast the propeller is moving. So, if you guys want to take pictures and make it look like you're driving a ship, the helm is right there, that big gray box. We don't have a giant wheel like you would see in movies and stuff.
Oh, it's just a little.
How does that go?
No, it's just like a wheel, like a tiny. And we also have like autopilot and stuff, so it's not as necessary. It's actually unlicensed people.
I'm trying to clear some storage, so I don't have to see.
You want me to take a picture on your phone?
Yeah, I'm trying to clear some storage.
This is the trailer ship Golden Bear.
Golden Bear.
Yeah.
Ready?
This should go more.
Go to work? Work? It can, if necessary. It actually used to be an old Navy ship in the 80s, and it used to do oceanographic charting up by Russia, so we like to.
You guys are the lifeboats that get sent out in emergency. How many people? Question. Oh, okay. Well, right now we have people living on that ship. Ballast water is that when you discharge ballast water, you're also discharging a bunch of creatures. So it can cause species that aren't supposed to, invasive species, to come into ports, and that's a bad thing. So one of the things that the maritime industry is trying to do is trying to find a way to treat ballast water, and our ship has scientists working on it that try to find the best way to kill all the anything that's in the water. So this is all these creatures in sea water ballast testing. For sea water. Yeah, basically.
by some boats. Those are lifeboats. We had to know how to lower and raise them and drive them because in case of an emergency where the ship ends up sinking, that's not recorded. We lowered these lifeboats and we all get assigned to one and we use them for safety.
When stationary, there's 99%.
That's about it. If you guys want to take pictures, go ahead. Yeah.
We go up there.
Bill, should we take a group picture on the boat?
Probably the other one down was better with the boat behind us. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. This one, look, it's like,
You guys
it looks
have
like a
about
wall.
like 5 to 10 minutes to take pictures before we have to head back.
Can we go like just around? Or do we have to stay like right here?
It'd be easier to keep everyone in one spot. The ship is big.
Like on this side.
Pretty solid.